A choice board in my classroom is where there are different assignments that students can choose to do when they are at their seat during independent work. So third grade is such a transition from students just learning how to read to increasing that rigor to getting them ready for fourth grade and upper elementary, that we get all kinds of abilities in our classrooms. And I've realized that it's more important for me to have a small group lesson with these different learners than it is to stand in front of the room and teach the same thing to an entire class. And some kids be bored, and some kids get it, and some kids never know that I was standing there because they can't focus on me at the front of the room. So while I knew that small one-on-one or small group instruction was the most important, I could not figure out what everybody else was going to do, because I still would have, almost 20 kids or more, and I didn't know how to balance both groups. So I started with something that the education world has known for years as centers, and students rotate from one task to the other. And usually there's a timer, and it was kind of stressful. It was a lot to plan. You had to change it up fairly often. And when the time ran out, some students were like, well, that was too easy. And other students thought that that was too hard. They needed a little more time, and they were just frustrated. And I was frustrated. And so I came across the idea of a choice board where there are different activities that speak to different learning styles. And students can choose which of those activities they want to do. And there still may be a timer involved with some of them, but it kind of gives them a little more freedom to take as much time as they need to reach an accomplished task, to finish an accomplished task. So the choice board just kind of transitioned into, we want to do this every week. The kids would get so excited about it, and they would make sure they got all of their other things finished so that they could earn that choice board time. And I realized that less and less they weren't coming to me and interrupting that intervention time that I so desperately needed because they were bored or unhappy with what they were supposed to do. So it really engaged them, but I also felt like it wasn't busy work. It was something that promoted learning and independence.